You see, by being lazy, you'll never ever get to the point that you want to get to. Every person that you look up to, whether it's me or someone else, have worked like crazy to get to the point that they want to get to. Major athletes, successful people in business, maybe a music artist, maybe an actor. These guys have worked their socks off to get to the point that they want to get to. And how arrogant is it of you to think that you can get the same result by doing less than 10% of the work? So being someone that's been in the courier industry for quite some time now, I've spoke to a lot of couriers and a lot of delivery drivers. I know a lot of guys that go out there and make deliveries, and I can tell you that 90% of couriers fail within the first 6 months. And in this video right here, I'm going to explain why, so that you can avoid the mistakes that they make, so that you don't fail and that you can build a successful courier business. My name is Tommy. I started and founded Tommy Courier Services. Let's get into this video and break it down right now. So, like I said, 90% of couriers fail within their first 6 months. And there's 3 main reasons why this is. So the first reason I see is that people don't have the right knowledge. Okay, they go out there and they try and do it all themselves. They do a lot of trial and error, not a lot of things work, and then they've lost their business, okay? Because they don't have the right information, they try and do it themselves. They try and save £497 rather than joining our mentorship program, and then that ends up costing them thousands. So having the right knowledge, having the right information is key, especially when going out there and starting any kind of business. You need to be educated about this business so that you can do it correctly, rather than making mistakes that are going to cost you a lot more money than it would cost to pay for someone's expertise and to have a professional on board with you to guide you in the right direction. So that's reason number 1 that I see a lot of people fail. Reason number 2 that I see a lot of people fail is just because they're lazy. Some people actually have the right knowledge, but they're just lazy. They don't want to implement the work. They don't want to be an independent courier. They just want a job. And if you want a job, that's completely fine. But you can't expect the rewards of running your own business when you just have a job. A lot of people will say, yep, Tommy, I'm really motivated. I want to build a successful courier business. I want to be an independent courier. I want to make £500 a day, whatever it is they want to do. And then I'll speak to them and say, okay, great. How many companies have you contacted today? Just 1. Okay, how many companies have you followed up with? None. Okay, how many apps have you registered for? None. How many subcontractors have you reached out for? None. I don't want to have to do all of this. I just want jobs. But this is how you get the jobs. You see, by being lazy, you'll never ever get to the point that you want to get to. Every person that you look up to, whether it's me or someone else, have worked like crazy to get to the point that they want to get to. Major athletes, successful people in business, maybe a music artist, maybe an actor. These guys have worked their socks off to get to the point that they want to get to. And how arrogant is it of you to think that you can get the same result by doing less than 10% of the work? You have to actually do the work. If you want to make it in anything that you do, you have to do the work. You cannot be lazy. So that's reason number 2. The third reason, and the main reason that I see people fail within the courier industry, is because they don't have discipline. They might have the knowledge. They might be willing to work really hard, but they don't have the discipline to be consistent and to see it through. So they might work really, really hard for 1 week. They were really excited, they worked really hard for 1 week, but then the next week they haven't seen any results, so they just give up. They haven't got the discipline to be consistent and to continue on. Okay, everything in life comes down to discipline. Let's look at professional athletes. Let's look at Ronaldo, for example. I guarantee you, somewhere in the world, there's a footballer who's more talented than Ronaldo. The only difference is Ronaldo was disciplined enough to work hard every single day, which is why he became the best. There might be someone out there that at the age of 10, when Ronaldo was 10, he was better than Ronaldo, but he wasn't disciplined enough. He might have been eating the wrong foods, he didn't exercise every day, he didn't want to stick at it, he gave up, which is why Ronaldo is the best. Because hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work. So you could be amazing in the courier industry, but if you don't have the discipline to continue on and on and on, you'll never make it. So that's the main 3 reasons that I see people fail. It's because they don't have the knowledge, it's because they're lazy, and because they don't have discipline. Discipline is key in anything, and also being willing to work hard is what will carry you to the top. So if you avoid these 3 things that I've mentioned today, there's no reason that you can't become successful as a courier. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.